I just want to talk about the remarkable similarities and differences in my life and the life of Sem Tulku Rinpoche. Um, he was a high compassion Lama type person who a lot of my idols I never contacted and they died before their time. Um, like I sort of watched their life on YouTube, um, and it is weird to live in a world without them because they are so important to me. So I'd like to honor them by just talking about them and remembering them. And uh, Rinpoche's life in this world, his act that he played, um, is remarkably similar to my own in the events that transpired. But it definitely illustrates the effect of karma and where you get put after the blending process, and everything is completely topsy turvy for a while, and then you come back here. Um, what different circumstances you can find yourselves in, um, and it's my belief that you don't get to choose, and very little goes into it's like your say. Like you might be just like a fraction of a thought that somebody had one time. Anyway, um, no. Rinpoche's life starts out. He was born in some Asian country. I think it was Taiwan, but quickly moved over to the United States, and he at a young age, he was in foster care in New Jersey, which I wasn't put in foster care, but my mom was. And there's this thing called uh, second generation foster care recipients of pain. Um, my mom was in foster care, so she was never raised by parents. So it was perfectly well within her right not to open a book on parenting and not raise me. She was abused, so she neglected me. Um, does anybody else remember this? Meh, I want my mommy. I want love. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. And that's how you were comforted? Oh, that's not normal? Huh. So, I need to be shaken and told shut the fuck up for me to feel comfort. Huh. That's not what a baby should feel. They should feel love from their mom. Weird. That's, that's strange. To me, what's normal is, being completely ignored and, not given the basic resources for life. And I just came into this world eating my own shit, and I just wanted to go right back in. They came up with a word for that type of person, and say motherfucker. So, um, I wasn't in foster care, but my mom was, and so she abused me. And this rimpoche fellow was in not so good foster care in New Jersey. Strange coincidence. And but he met his spiritual master very early on. He was like 14 or something, and and he got on the Dharma path very early in life. You understand, because of the work that he had previously done. Believe it or not, um, based on my previous work in my previous incarnations, even though I think it was a lot, whatever, doesn't matter because I'm not the one in charge of who recycles everybody. Um, Basically, I was fortunate enough that my dad um, told me about chi when I was 14, right around that age, around the age that this person got his spiritual initiation. I heard about chi, and my dad bought the chi machine, which shakes your legs around and gives you chi somehow, like a massage. Anyway, yeah, I got interested in beef flavored ramen packets, and using chopsticks maybe sometimes, which my dad yelled at me about. Um, those men in caves use chopsticks. It was something way outside his perception. I lit sticks of incense, which I'm gonna burn down the whole apartment. Watch out. Constantly warn you. So that was my experience. I didn't learn anything or go on any path. I think I remember worshiping some demons. 16 years old, and the Psy wheel, of course. But it was nothing compared to meeting your spiritual master and getting set on your spiritual path for real, and not some secondhand dime store crap, right? I mean, Chungyum Trungpa Rinpoche, I just found this out. He, where he crashed, he got in a car crash, and he hurt his leg, and so he dropped out of the priesthood. Where he crashed in the car was a joke store, and basically his whole message was that all this stuff we're doing is a joke. We're fooling you with our Eastern mumbo jumbo. He revealed that, so he left the priesthood. Remarkable fellow. Um, to start his preaching mission, he left the priesthood. Um, Remarkable fellow. But this Rinpoche we're talking about, bless him. So I saw on YouTube. I thought it was very funny. His style when he was younger was he would act very gay. Uh, he would always say, "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear." These people believe this stupid crap. Sorry. it would make fun of the parishioners. Oh, you think hey, I'm in your head. I know what you're thinking. You just come here and you just want to screw around. You think that Buddhism is coming here and you get to ring a bell. Hmm? Ding 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 ding. I'm going to heaven. Ding 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 ding. You think that's Buddha? You think the Buddha cares about your little 10 cents incense? Oh, you came here with your black tea and you would make fun of everybody. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I am where compassion comes from, and you gave me some tap water with some black tea in it. Hmm. Oh, thank you, thank you. I needed it. Um, it was just really funny. So that was appealing to me. I feel like other people didn't get it. And yeah, we give these great lessons about very practical lessons and real. He so real. He believed in Bigfoot, the Yeti. He came from the tradition comes from Tibet, and he started a like monastery in Malaysia. He believed in the Yeti. So he believed in the Sasquatch, the abominable snowman. Believed in it. This ordained priest who has his following, very intelligent, um, fully believed in the abominable snowman. What? Um, yeah, and he would explain it like, you know how you can think of a unicorn, right? So that exists, right? So no, it doesn't exist, but you just thought of it, so it exists as a thought in your mind, so it exists. And so we're seeing this Buddha guy is called the Tathagata, and Tat is existence. So you know how everything exists? It's all going on, right? There's no denying that. When I look out, pretty clear that this doesn't not exist as far as I'm concerned, right? As far as I'm concerned, this exists. Existence exists. Tat, Tathagata, Lord Buddha. So everything exists. Everything that can be thought exists. And there's sort of a channel that you can get some things across the barrier. There's no non-existence except for non-existence where everything doesn't exist. That's the philosophical debate raging in the astral world. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's just this guy, same guy, went off to L.A. at at the same age I went to. But see, he went from the the Dharma to samsara, back to Dharma again. I went from samsara to the Dharma, but I was never officially recognized. Um, and then back to samsara, but then never really back. And but I always had to exist in this. Everyone official is telling me that my world is samsara. I'm experiencing it as Vaikunta, But just it's the same events. Grew up in New Jersey, foster care, victim of foster care, sucks. Go to LA, and he like fooled around for a while, and he calls that samsara. Tried to be an actor or whatever. I don't know. I was always in an awkward position, like very liminal space, constantly up against these liminal spaces, and the people who were supposed they have a priesthood. Every priesthood is there so that when you're experiencing liminal events in your life, then there's a clear cut. You are at this point in your life, son. You have to do this, right? And if they're halfway good at their job, they see where you're at and tell you how to move on to the next part. All the teachers I met, and my intuition, I always had my intuition guide me to these teachers. And their message to me was, are you fully indoctrinated in this crap yet? Then, then I'm not going to talk to you about any practical thing that can help you in your life. Unless you're fully indoctrinated in all this crap, then you don't have what is it? Something doesn't have a chance in hell. You don't have a chance in hell to get in this line that comes from God Himself. If you don't believe every last word of this crap, are you certain you believe every? So, uh, or of course, the liminal phase I'm in. The person would just be telling me, "Oh, you know what you need is make a little donation." You know what I'm saying? What you probably need, sir, is probably to get a job, you homeless bum, and then maybe we'll talk. Then maybe I'll get my eyes burned in hell with the coins that I earned from selling this secret. Maybe I would like to spend a lot of time in hell for deceiving you. Can you pay up, sir? Can you make a large donation? Then why are you here? You're trying to learn this spiritual crap? It's all about money. We're trying to keep the lights on here, feeding you. Why don't you, for yourself, do something for yourself? Get money. And and I would just be like, well, the fact is that everything in these books are telling me that I should shun wealth and women, and it's all part of domestication. The Maya that I'm trying to avoid is that one with the money getting, right? Like you're telling me to be a spiritual person, no, get money. So which is it? Which you have to decide. Should I make a large donation? Or should I be a spiritual person and have good character and not support these systems which I clearly see are corrupt and evil? There's no hiding that. In fact, everybody knows that it's common sense that supporting it is clear as day for all to see out in the open that they're all corrupt, and I don't feel like giving them an extra dollar, because all the wealth that has ever needed to be generated has been generated and spent already. There's no way to pay back all of the debt. Not if you had a million years. So all the wealth that I don't value it. So it's not really wealth, is it? Yeah, like all these books are saying. But you're telling, oh, me, I have to go out and pay $100,000 to some other institution, which I have, I have so many complaints about how I was treated. I didn't have anybody there to guide me, and this guy had basically a lot of the same life circumstance, but all the doors were open for him. Do you understand? For him to succeed, because he made that for himself previously. All the same stuff happened to me, and I went out in this world, and I saw it for what it is, and I said, I don't want any. No, sir, don't like it. None of the samsara crap, and only spirituality, the real stuff. Um, and what I was met with was not a place being an ordained priest somewhere, philosophy I believe in, but being treated as a horrible outsider for my abominable beliefs, um, which are slightly different from the Orthodox, and never accepted, and trying in vain to get something that I don't really want and that nobody wants, and is it's a very different experience. I didn't uh, I didn't get to meet my spiritual master. I had to find out the hard way that I'm my own guide. You don't. These people who get into spirituality when they're older, it doesn't make any sense. You don't need a guide to guide you when you're older. Why are you sitting in the pews and you're 65, 75 years old? Um, you're just going to go to heaven and come back. Um, there's nothing to sacrifice when you're older. Sorry, I'm just thinking things out now. But, God bless Rinpoche, wherever he is. Uh, See you next time.